once it's done, I will be training the team for stress management, and they're offering me $40 for 45 minutes. It's already 3 o'clock in the morning, and I am preparing for an interview. I have a job interview because somebody offered. A friend actually referred me to her client because her client is looking for a trainer to facilitate stress management in the workplace training. So offered it to me, and I have already submitted my resume, and I am up for a final interview. And once it's done, I will be training the team for stress management, and they're offering me $40 for 45 minutes training. Oh, hindi na masama, di ba? Ano lang. This is just a side hustle, kumbaga. So, I was being asked to do a video recording answering the questions that they sent to me. And they also have to, the video should include an introduction of myself as well as the answers to the questions that they have submitted to me or they sent to me, which are related to stress management. So, itong topic na to, it's something that I really love, and it's something na gusto kong kunin to discuss because this is timely and relevant to what is happening right now. And now that most of the companies rather have transitioned from the office side to working from home setup. So, I know na makaka-relate yung marami dito because, of course, everybody's feeling stressed because of the pandemic. And ako, even before the pandemic, I was just staying at home because sa bahay lang yung work ko. I've been working from home for more than 3 years now. Kaya, hindi na bago sa akin yung, yung pag-manage ng stress and yung setup na sa bahay ka lang. Hi, everyone! I'm so excited to be able to meet you and to facilitate this training about stress management in the workplace. So before that, of course, allow me to introduce myself to everybody. My name is Yani Dizon Cortez. I am a work from a mom. I work as a trainer and more than 7 years and counting of experience. Be a BPO trainer where I handle the healthcare account that allowed me to facilitate training classes for existing employees as well as new hire employees of the company, where I conducted trainings for the different lines of business of the account, such as behavioral health, health services. I also handle customer service from billing to prescription drugs to pharmacy and even medical claims. I also conducted training classes for stress management in the workplace. Last April of this year, I founded Smart VA Academy. This is a platform dedicated for those people who wanted to work from home or venture into working from home as a virtual assistant. Part of that training, aside from the VA courses that I offer in that Smart VA Academy, part of that training is stress management in a home-based job setup, because this is something that is timely and relevant to what is happening right now. I'm also working as a project manager virtual assistant. I have already handled multiple accounts or multiple clients rather, from a US client to New Zealand and Australian client. I'm also working as a social media manager where I create content and manage as well the social media platforms of different clients internationally and locally. So during my spare time, I manage my online business. I have this online business called Yani Blossoms, where I sell pots. These are minimalist pots and of course plants, because this is very timely in our country right now. A lot of people have become plant enthusiasts, and also one of the things that I love doing. On top of that, I have ventured into becoming a wellness advocate of doTERRA It's one of the leading brands, or it's one of the leading companies of essential oils in the United States. So excited for this interview, and I'm looking forward to facilitate this training class because this is one of the topics that I really love talking about. So to answer the questions that you have, let's start with the very first one. Why are you passionate about your topic? I am passionate about stress management training in the workplace because I always believe that for an employee to perform at 100% level, he or she should be in an environment or in a workplace that makes him or her happy. It's an environment that fosters positivity and a workplace that is conducive for creativity and productivity. Of course, everybody would want an environment that would make you really look forward to going there every day to work and perform your roles and responsibility at the highest level of your capacity, and not something that would cause a high level of stress. It is also something that I can relate to given the pandemic crisis that we're facing right now. With the new normal, I think you could agree that people are forced to, everybody's forced to adopt changes abruptly, and that itself can trigger, if not managed, that itself can trigger stress, because the feeling of overwhelm, the feeling of anxiety, the feeling of fear on when this COVID-19 is going to end is existing, and that can really cause a lot of stress to each and every one of us. And if this is something that we do not know how to manage, definitely it can affect you negatively. It can affect you mentally, it can affect you emotionally, physically, and even financially. And with a lot of workloads that I have at work, because I've been handling multiple clients, of course, and performing different roles, the feeling of stress and overwhelm is always within me. And should I have not known how to manage this, I don't think I would be ever here discussing about this topic. Alright, second question is, how do you teach? With my 7 years of experience as a trainer, I have learned to identify the different type of learners. There are learners that are visual, there are learners that are auditory, and there are learners that are kinesthetic. And by identifying each type of learner, I was able to develop and also utilize different methods for me to be able to incorporate and to make sure that learning is happening, at the same time learning is fun. So I also provide engaging activities. I also provide on-the-spot checks, quizzes. It depends on the level of understanding or the type of learners that I have in a particular class. The methods that I utilize in each training varies depending on the types of learners that I have in a class. Right, so the last question is, what is an important tip or trick that students should know in your area of expertise? In relation to stress management training, one of the tips, I do not really actually call it a tip, but I would rather call it as a technique. One of the most effective techniques that can be utilized managing stress is by doing breathing exercises. And this is also something that I perform. This is also something that I do a lot whenever I feel stressed, whenever I'm angry, whenever I have sudden burst of emotion. For me to be able to let go of what I'm feeling, for me to be able to calm down, I do deep breathing exercises. So what happens to your body is when you're doing deep breathing, it signals, or it sends a signal to your nervous system telling your brain to relax. So when you do that, your nerves from your brain going down, from the nervous system going down, when you do deep breathing exercises, your body system relaxes. your muscles relaxes. To be able to do deep breathing exercises, all you just have to do is to sit properly, sit up properly. All just your back should be straight, and you can close your eyes for about 5 to 10 minutes. All you just have to do is to inhale deeply using your nose. Do that. And then you release the air slowly through your mouth. You inhale again. You exhale. So when you do this, you can feel the relaxation. You feel relaxed. So I encourage you to do deep breathing exercises before you can even start your morning routine, before you can start your work, or if you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed with whatever you're doing at work, and if you feel burned out, then you can always utilize this exercise. Alright, so I'm looking forward to our training class. I'm looking forward for our training class. I hope everybody's doing great and safe. Again, thank you so much for your time today, and I hope to talk to you all soon. Bye!